Oh yeah, it was a great game of cricket. I mean, it's an incredible experience for our team to play against India. We saw it firsthand with in the first game. We played some tough cricket, then to watch Virat and then MS do what he did at the end is just a brilliant tutorial for our young batters, but also puts our bowlers under great pressure, and you like to see them under pressure and see how they react. And it was great. It was a great game of cricket, beaten by a very good Indian side. Now, of course, we're playing against three all-time great one-day international players. We saw it in the first one. We've seen, and they've come to the class. Always comes to the top, and we've seen that with India. So we must respect that. The way that Virat and MS batted today is, you hate losing. But when you see that, it's just it's an amazing why they're such great players. So we'll gain great experience for it though. And in big tournaments like the World Cup, which will come up, I like to see our guys under pressure like they were tonight. So it will be much better for the experience. And it's still 1-1 in the series. So it means it's alive and well. It means the MCG game is going to be huge. We can't wait for that. More pressure, and all the pressure is really positive for us where we're at the moment. Yeah, look, I guess we could have. I mean, I thought Shaun Marsh's innings was absolutely brilliant. I thought that we had some good 50-run partnerships, but the fact that Shaun, we talk about getting big hundreds, he did that. We probably lost those 2 wickets just at the end with Shaun and Maxi getting out just at the end. It might have cost us another 15 or so runs, which obviously in the context of this game would have been handy. But for us to be getting up to, we got to 289, 288 last game, and then 298 this game as well. So we're getting better, and there's areas that we knew we had to get better at. We're playing the spinners a lot better. We're playing through the middle overs better. We're getting guys through to the end. And if there was one thing that we might have just finished off, but I thought Shaun and Maxi played brilliantly, and I enjoyed the fact that we got good partnerships and we got close to 300. So overall, we were happy with the batting performance. 2 in a row, actually. Yeah, hindsight's a brilliant thing, isn't it? Hopefully he's still got a few more for us. He'll be a big part of our World Cup campaign. He's a leader of our group. He's such a terrific person around he's an ultra professional now. I mean, he really is. Oh yeah, well it's like T20 cricket. I've actually always said in my coaching era of 2020, it's actually an experienced man's game. It's not a young man's game, because you're under so much pressure, and that's where the wise or the experienced heads usually prevail. So we've seen that today. We see that a lot, actually, I think, in white ball cricket. If you look around, India and England at the moment have got some really senior players who have a real impact on their team. And Shaun, it's great to see him step up. It's going to be great to see Finchy start making some runs. They're not far around the corner, far off. He's working so hard. It's all that little rut. You just need that little bit of luck. We all know you need a little bit of luck, but he's not far off. But it's usually the senior heads who make such an impact on great teams. So we've seen that today. One was on the winning team. One just missed out. But senior heads under pressure usually prevail. Yeah, there's a lot of debate about Maxi, but I think that's the perfect position for him. I honestly do. The other night he came in late, but that's actually a good sign. I remember the days when Michael Clarke used to bat 7 and Michael Hussey used to bat 7. I used to muck around with Huss saying, mate, you got the best job in the world. You never bat. You get paid. You get paid a fortune and you never bat because the team was going so well. But when Maxi can come in and put the finishing touches on like he does, for me it's the perfect position. And we've tried a lot of things over the last 2 years, and we haven't got the combination right. We haven't had the success that we'd like to, and we're trying different things. And for me, Maxi, he's the best, probably the best fielder in the world. We love it. It's like contagious, his energy. He's been captain of the Stars for a few, and he's got good leadership qualities as well. So if he can come in and put the finishing touches on like he does, then it's always nervous time for an opposition when you still know you've got a Glenn Maxwell or a Mike Hussey or a Adam Gilchrist who have coming in at 7. So yeah, there's not a lot of players who play all 3 forms of the game now, and I've said this a number of times in the over the last few months. This is all new brand new territory for him. He's playing all 3 forms of the game. He's also the captain of the white ball. He's playing Test cricket, but he won't be far off. I mean, we know he's got his when he gets going, he scores hundreds, and that's what we talk about in the our top order batsman in one-day cricket or T20 cricket. He scores hundreds, and he's not far off, I'm sure. He's working so hard on it, so he just needs a few breaks. We all know you need, like I say, every now and then you get a little break, and he'll be away again. So, it'll be good for him. It'll be good for the team when he does. Sachin and Virat. Oh, I'd like to have them both in my team. That's what I'd say. Sachin was he was an incredible cricketer. I used to stand there and watch him. It was like he was meditating the whole time. He was so calm. And that's why. And his record, well, it's peerless, isn't it? And Virat's doing the same thing. He's so calm. He's so competitive, and he's just technically his balance is unbelievable. For him to be able to play 360 around the wicket in Test cricket and any white ball cricket, his balance is unbelievable. He's a great competitor. His concentration is extraordinary.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.